اجلاس پارلمانی در روم با حضور رئیس جمهور برگزیده مقاومت. بیانیه های اکثریت سنای ایتالیا و اکثریت پارلمان ایتالیا. حمایت از مقاومت ایران، حفاظت از اشرف. سناتور رابرت توریسلی.
Let me first apologize for addressing you in English. The name may be Italian, the face is Italian, the culture remains Italian. Every generation is tested in its time by different issues. When seen up close, those issues are often hard to recognize, but in time they become obvious. The cause of the Iranian people may be our issue. I know that the interests that we oppose are powerful. Sitting here next to Patrick Kennedy, I'm reminded of a time when his uncle, Senator Robert Kennedy, was visiting South Africa and was asked by a simple student how, given the power of the South African government, simple students could end apartheid. And he said, never doubt the ability of an individual to change the course of history. A single Virginia planter started a revolution in America. One priest started the Reformation, and a young woman united all of France. Indeed, nothing but the individual ever has changed history. The mullahs have the ear of the world. And I know that people are intimidated by their guns, their money, and their oil. We have something much more powerful. In part, it is the simplicity of what we ask. What is it, at the end of the day, the people of Camp Ashraf really want? Why are they out in the square? What is it these people ask of us? I remember a moment in my life as a young congressman. Lech Walesa came and spoke to a session of the American Congress. I will never forget the moment. He said that for years working in a shipyard in Gdansk, the workers were abused, their pay would be cut, they would be fired for speaking, and they would leave and walk home. They would be denied the rights to organize, and they would leave and walk home. People would be beaten and hurt, and they would leave and walk home. One day he left to walk home. He saw a home on his right. He saw the wall to the shipyard on his left. And he said, not today. He climbed the wall. He challenged his workers to sit down. And a communist government collapsed. A whole generation of Iranians have lost their freedom. We're not here fighting for wealth or privilege. They ask only the things that you and I have had for a generation. The right to speak, to worship their God, to assemble, to choose their governments. The basic things that God has given to all of us. I am proud that in our generation we have found the time to stand with those who were oppressed in Libya and Egypt. We have sympathies with those in Syria. We have looked around the world for those in Burma or Thailand who may have been abused. In the name of God, what is different about the people of Iran? What have they done? What is it in their character or their history that allows us to be blind to their fates? There are many things in my life that have made me have enormous pride in the land that my Italian ancestors have chosen now as their home. America has played a unique role in history, and time and again we have been willing to stand with the poor over the rich, the weak over the powerful. Not this time. I still have hope. I still believe that in the end, America will do the right thing, because America usually does do the right thing. But we're late. How about you? This is not the Italy of 50 years ago. You are not poor, you are rich. You are not weak, you are powerful. You are not forgotten, you are leaders. You are one of the great democracies of the world. Is there a voice in this Parliament who said, others may wait, we lead. Others may have forgotten, we remember. I know the politics can be difficult. But I've lived long enough now and have been in government long enough to know that you get to a point in your life where the politics doesn't matter. Serve as many years as some of us have served in government, and all that matters is you take the sum total of your life and you ask yourself, have I been on the right side? Does anyone really doubt in their hearts that standing up to the mullahs, stopping the torture and the abuse, standing with the Iranian people, isn't the right thing to do? It's a holiday weekend in America. There are many things all of us could have been doing. I came here because, as much as my grandfather or my father, I believe in this country. I'm not talking about America. I believe in this country. There are no more decent people on the face of the earth with a more loving and welcome culture than the people of Italy. And as others wait, take their place and speak for Iranian freedom. Thank you all very much.